The Spirit has united himself to you so that, watch this, he hurts when you hurt. What you feel, he feels. He feels your pain with you. I think one of the most moving scenes in Jesus' life is where he shows up at the tomb of Lazarus, his friend who's died. Mary and Martha, his sisters, are just beside themselves with grief. And we encounter the shortest verse in the entire Bible, John 11:35. Jesus wept. The verse never makes sense to me because Jesus knew what he was about to do. He knew he was about to resurrect him. Within 60 seconds, Lazarus would be coming out of the grave. So why would Jesus weep in that moment if he knows Lazarus is about to resurrect? Wouldn't you be like, hey, stop crying, watch this? But in that moment, even though Jesus knows the joy that's coming, in that moment he weeps because Mary and Martha are weeping. And what it's showing you is that your pain, even though from the perspective of eternity, it's rather light and momentary, that pain is real. And your Heavenly Father feels it with you. And in that moment where you hurt and you're feeling the sting of insult and injustice, in that moment where your body is in pain, he is weeping with you and he is groaning in you. By the way, there are some believers who feel like their pain doesn't matter because, comparatively speaking, it's not that bad, right? Sometimes we even tell stories to each other to try to make you feel better, like, oh, well, you know, at least this is not happening. Somebody might have said that Natasha, whose story I told at the beginning, well, at least you're not a quadriplegic. You know, at least you're not being held hostage by a terrorist, and somehow that's supposed to make her feel better. But as Pastor Brad says, suffering's not a competitive sport. Just because somebody else got hit by a truck doesn't mean your knee surgery hurts less. Just because somebody else has terminal cancer doesn't mean getting passed over for a promotion is any less insulting to you. We're not competing with Auschwitz for God's compassion. Your pain is real, and Jesus feels it when you feel it. And the Spirit, Paul says, groans in you.